this is Anna from Inkspiller. So I'm just going to speak with you about how do you create effective testimonials, and I'm sure I don't need to tell you that why testimonials are important. They're gold dust really, and actually in many cases nobody will buy your product or service without a testimonial. So they are really, really important, but they're not that easy to get for many reasons. Sometimes we're hesitant to ask for them, or we don't have the right processes in place to ask them. Other times it's really hard to get your clients to actually write them for you. And a lot of the time that's because they don't really know what to say. Nobody really likes being put on the spot, even if they've absolutely loved working with you. So my suggestion is don't ask them, write it for them. Book a call or, a Zoom call or just a phone call and ask them two questions, two very simple questions. The first one is, what were you struggling with that led you to work with us or buy from us? And secondly, what's life like now you've worked with us? What can you do differently than you did before? Problem, solution. Really simple, the simple formation of any marketing message. What was the problem? What was the solution? And the same for any value proposition. So ask those two questions. You're going to get a really powerful testimonial, but also you're going to get a really nice, clean, clear, succinct testimonial, which is really, really important and something you might not get if you just randomly interview your customer. Potentially they're going to ramble on for ages and people will lose interest. You want something really simple that can be digested in a few seconds. So those two questions are, what was the problem and how did we help, essentially. Now, you could, if you wanted to write a slightly longer testimonial, you can add a third question in the middle. So what was the problem? What would have happened if you hadn't solved this problem or you hadn't worked with us? And then how did we help? And the question for that is often the reason for asking that is you can often get some really, really juicy things about, what would happen if they hadn't have worked with you. That can create a very nice story. When you're writing a case study, for example, when you've got more time. I'll also add a few more scripts. So, if you just want to know what to put in the email, asking for the testimonial call, or if you want to ask the questions over email, I'll add a few little scripts below this video that will also help. And I'd love to know how you get on. Good luck.